Hey guys, what's going on? Back with another video. And just in case you're not on Twitter, there is some big news coming out of Xbox. There was a tournament, like a fun little tournament poll done on Twitter and done by Twitter marketing, I believe it was. And what they did, they put a bunch of brands up against each other, and you would have to answer the poll uh, and choose which brand you like better. And the four categories were food, people's choice, entertainment, and sports. And Xbox ended up winning, and they ended up winning very closely. It was literally down to 1%. Uh, there were 341 votes. Skittles got 49.5%, but Xbox got 50.5%. So, being that Xbox won, the marketing director, I guess I'll call him, Xbox Games Marketing of Microsoft, a board member. He tweeted out a couple days ago. Again, if you're not on Twitter, that's fine, because Twitter itself can be a very toxic place, and the more you stay away from it, the better. But it is pretty rewarding once you get involved in some stuff. So Aaron Greenberg tweeted out a couple days ago. He says if Xbox won the tournament, he would produce Xbox mini fridge, Xbox Series X mini fridges. So they look like they're gonna start producing them. I've read somewhere that the retail value might be around $500. So if you're interested in buying a mini fridge, not the big one, this one is an actual real refrigerator that opens up. They're gonna make a smaller version, probably the same size of an Xbox, I'm assuming, and you can put your drinks in there. There's not much known about it yet. If it's gonna be electrical, where you can put plug it in and then put your drinks in there to get cold, or if it's just a refrigerator that opens up, or a box that holds drinks that opens and closes, kind of like a cooler, more like a cooler than a refrigerator. I mean, it does say a mini fridge, so you would assume that it's gonna be a refrigerator, but apparently there's been some made before that it's just like a cooler that stands up and you put stuff in there and it keeps it cold. Like you would have to take it from your refrigerator, put it in here right before you're about to game, and it keeps it cold for a few hours or a few minutes or whatever. But it's pretty exciting. It went down, literally went down to the last minute. I know Xbox yesterday when it started, when the poll started, I think yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, they had a huge lead, probably like half, more than half lead, but Skittles ended up catching up uh, and ended up winning. Not ended up losing, but it still was pretty cool on their part that they were so back, so far behind that they ended up catching up. It does remind me, and that was the whole idea because of March Madness in basketball. It did remind me of games in basketball where, uh, the bracket was pretty cool, and then even the games, like the final championship game, went down to like the last minute. It was actually pretty cool. Don't think it was planned out, but just the way it ended up. Well, I think that's the thing too. When you see an underdog losing, let's say you're not familiar with the poll. If Skittles is losing, you want the underdog to come back and win. And I don't know if the brackets had numbers. I guess that would be too like technical. I think they just put them in there randomly. Don't know if, but usually Pizza Hut and Spotify, Bud Light, and Uber would be the number one seeds in their bracket. I don't think they really thought it through that much. I think they just put them in wherever they can, or maybe the best matchup. I mean, like this is more like a snack, and this is more like food, dinner, lunch, whatever, and this is TV and stuff like that. So that might have been how they did it rather than just go back and forth. Which I guess if it was a real tournament, I guess they would have probably went Pizza Hut, Oreos, Skittles, Wendy's. Um, Sometimes they don't necessarily put people in the same conference in the same bracket, but who knows? It was still pretty cool to follow it yesterday. It's the same thing too. Like you watch a game and then oh, the game's over. It's an easy win for Xbox, and then you wake up and it's like really close. They ended up winning only by like 1 point, literally. So that was pretty cool. But as far as the refrigerator, I don't, like I said, don't know what else. Um, It doesn't. I guess they don't have too much information on it right now. I'm not gonna look at the memes because there might be inappropriate stuff in there. Like I said, Twitter sometimes can be very toxic. So the more you stay away from it, the better. Um, and that's the reason I'm doing this, is I know a lot of people on YouTube don't have Twitter or don't use Twitter. But I'll keep an eye on it. If it's around maybe 200 or 300, I'll be interested. But 500. But the thing too that's good, the higher the price, the less likely people are going to buy it, which means it's going to be more available. Because that was the other thing that people were talking about, how hard it's going to get one of these when it's made, because they're just going to sell out. People are going to scalp them. Like if it sells for 400, people are going to sell them for like 1200 on eBay and stuff like that. So, but anyways, I just wanted to make this to show people that there are many refrigerators that are coming. It should be pretty cool. Alright, I'll see you guys later.